Welcome back to the channel, fool. Thanks for tapping in. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for videos like this.
So Japan made a Coke that blocks fat.
Let me try it real quick. Smells normal. Tastes normal. They say it helps reduce how much fat your body absorbs when you drink it with a meal. But some people who've tried it says it also makes them poop. Would you try this?
Something in Yellowstone Park got the bears acting unusual, y'all. There's a video going around of the bears leaving the Yellowstone National Park, y'all. I have never seen anything like this, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the video and y'all let me know down below in the comments. Have y'all seen anything like this before? And I'm hearing it's not just the bears, y'all. Even the mountain lions are getting up, packing their bags, and getting on. Something ain't right, y'all.
It's scripted. It's part of the script. Yeah, you know, the whole UFC is scripted. It's part of the plan. July 12th, you know, they want me to win first round knockout.
So that's what's going to happen?
Part of the script. Yeah, it's part of the script. Whoever want to make their bet, go ahead and make their bet.
And welcome to Turkey.
The CIA had a program to trace this alien DNA in certain families in the United States, that certain families, and particularly their children, were of interest to CIA. I didn't know what to make of it back then. But you start talking about the GATE program and subsequent studies of children and their capabilities and their abilities to do certain psionic things. That now comes to my mind.
Last week, they just decided that it passed the Turing test.
Like the whole idea that AI at some point could become self-aware, which like a lot of AI experts are saying is not that far away.
Well, you know, it already passed the Turing test.
Yeah, which is, what's the Turing?
The Turing test is a test that you give AI where if you can no longer discern whether or not it's a computer. So it exhibits all the characteristics and all the ability to communicate with you that a human being has.
Wow.
And,
including emotion.
And this is just like
empathy.
last week. Last week, they just decided that it passed the Turing test.
So it can feel emotion and empathy.
Yeah, it's to a point where, you know, people are going to have robot girlfriends, and then we're going to have a gigantic population decline. Because once AI becomes sentient, then AI has the ability to make better versions of itself. So if AI becomes sentient, it has instantaneous access to all the information that human beings have ever accumulated, and then combines that and then has a much stronger processing ability. What happens then?
Did you see that? And I'm probably going to bastardize this story, but the U.S. Air Force launched a drone to do it, an AI-powered drone for drone strike. And at some point after the launch, they went to recall the drone. And it was an exercise. It wasn't actually in real combat, but it was simulating a combat exercise. And they launched this drone and they tried to recall it. And the AI on the drone perceived the operator's communication to come back as someone foreign trying to take it over, and refused the command and still conducted the mission.
The witch is back and she's not hiding anymore.
Nggak masuk akal. Ini masih siang, masih jam 1:30. Astagfirullahaladzim.
The next day.
Pusing. Ada nyala, Cok. Nggak ada orang.
You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me. Is this for real? On the border. Is this for real? What?
I've never seen anything like this. That's a whole ottoman, bro. With a storage container, bro. You got that helmet on too, bro. Yo. This is wild. Dude. Bro is out. Bro is out, bro. I have never seen anything like that, bro. Did he go the other way? Yo, he's on the road with it, bro. Oh my god, dude. This dude is wild.
When DUI meets DIY.
Stargate is the
Stargate is a program.
The program by the CIA that was in the 70s, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, 70s and 80s. And 17 of the 19 intelligence agencies of the United States used the Stargate program. 505 individual missions done over the 17 out of the 19 agencies with Stargate in 20 years. The thing is, the people doing this, the remote viewers, they would never be getting the target. They would never know because it creates a feedback loop. They don't know if they did well.
No way.
Yeah, they because first of all, it's a top secret mission, so you can't be briefed on it, right?
No freaking way.
And so they would do it, and the only way that they knew that it was successful is that this agency came back for a different mission.
No
again
freaking
and again
way.
and again and again. Yeah, because they know that even if you see the target 30 years later, right?
Yeah.
And finally you get to see that remote viewing session you did back in the 70s. Now you've changed it. Now you've created a feedback loop to where, were you remote viewing the moment you looked at the target in the future? Or were you remote viewing the event? It's very strange because there have been times with Angela Ford, one time they asked her like, hey, okay, here's the target, whatever. She starts drawing like this big drum, sort of like this circle and this and that, like all these, and she's like, it's a water purification plant. And they're like, sorry, no, it's a water park. They're like, close, you got close, a water park. And then she's like, something doesn't sit well with me. They started doing research. Well, 50 years before that water park was there, it was a water purification plant. They pulled up a picture. The picture of the water purification plant matched her remote viewing almost one for one in size and everything. You could almost lay it over. That's how close it was. So now they're thinking, okay, did you go back in time and remote view, or did you go forward in time and see the picture that we pulled up?
Oh my God.
Very strange.
Oh my God.
So I just saw some crazy on this app. So they're saying in Tennessee, at a Walmart, a lady was attacked by a man. But it just wasn't no regular attack. The man that attacked her started biting her. Mind you, when the police came, they taped off the area, but they quarantined everything and everybody that was in that area. And this sounds like some movie because they're saying that the mayor of their city held a town meeting telling everybody about the situation. It's so crazy that they're saying that the hospital that they took the woman to, the store that the woman got bitten, they're all quarantined. What the hell is going on in Tennessee? And to top it off, the whole town is going crazy. So crazy that the town was ordered to bring the National Guard there. Police is going crazy. Why didn't we hear about this? The guy that's reporting the video said that he went to a Walmart to grab him some water. He's in an aisle and he hears people screaming and running. So what did he do? He ran as well. And listen to this crazy. The first lady that got bit, they're saying that when she got to the hospital, she was there for a little while and then she got up and started attacking people, trying to bite them.
Superman, because Superman's actual name is Kal-El. In the Man of Steel movie, at one point, Zod is going after Superman's mom, talking about her son.
Your son, Laura. Where have you sent him?
His name is Kal, son of El. And he's beyond your reach.
He has a name. His name is Kal, son of El. And so if you realize that in the Hebrew, El meant some kind of divine being. Elohim. El, so Kal-El. Well, Kal in Hebrew is light. And El is pretty much always translated as God. Who does that sound like? It's like that sounds like the angel of light, the light bearer. People commonly refer to him as Lucifer. So now you start to get an idea of how the devil might see himself, how the world actually sees the devil.
That should be upside down. Now, we know better now, don't we? The devils don't come from hell beneath us, no. No, they come from the sky.
McDonald's might have to work on their new snack wraps because these don't look too cooked.
And he's called fam reverse engineering.
I ain't gonna lie. Don't it look like it's some they clone Tyrones going on in them? First of all, they abandoned, allegedly. And then, like, it don't got the regular boards on it. And look at the door. Look at the door. That motherfucker like a vault door for real, gang. Nah, bro, it gotta be something up under here, fool. Look at that heel and stuff, fool. Like, I know I'm not tripping, fool. My mama could, for real, fool.
路灯都在这嘞，现在吃了些给你来挪挪吧啊，看给你车着了啊，就在这了啊，真害怕。
These are the floods from Indonesia today, flooding from Nepal yesterday, floods in Arkansas today, New Mexico yesterday, historic flooding in New Zealand last week, flash floods in Oklahoma today, Texas just a few days ago. Bangladesh is getting hammered with floods as well. There was a sudden storm that flooded Split Creek.
Okay, so my last video wasn't too long because I didn't press a 10-minute icon, but anyways, I'm just getting into work, right? Nobody in this unit, I'm the only one besides the owner with the key. The owner lives all the way in New York. I'm in Oakland, California. So this unit had a fire a few years back. This was a little girl's room. This was her room. And I'm like lost for words right now, I'm sorry. Like, catch my breath, I'm getting chills, hair standing up on my arms. But the girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old. Look at what the fuck I see on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint going into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here. I talked to the owner, I video called him and everything. And I've been here and little kids laughing. I mean, I just thought it was coming from outside, but it's like a little, I felt something go like this in my ear. And yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet and right here, but this really baffled me. Like I said, nobody else has the keys. There's no kids in here. I lock up everything. It's a 4-unit complex. Nobody's in here. Nobody been in here. There's an alarm system. So we got paranormal activity. Look at these little feet. Look at these little cute little feet. If you're in here, ghosts, I mean no harm. I'm Uncle Dave. You call me Uncle Dave. Just fixing up your room for you. Okay? But yeah, I believe in ghosts. So if you have anything paranormal, share it on Ghost. But man.
Imagine being in a dance class and you look out the window and seeing the next building very clear as day that they learning a whole new mouth dance. That's yo, and they in there getting it, bro. That is crazy. I wouldn't be able to focus. I'd be like, what room is that? What building? What building is that? Can somebody walk me over there real quick? Yeah.
So what'd you get after graduating that class? A certificate?
But here's the craziest thing about Bill Clinton. So he goes to Princeton, instantly he gets an SA charge, if you know what I'm talking about, the SA charge, right? So you study these guys, they have that thing that happens early on in their life, so now they got something they can control you with.
Yeah, especially when you're younger, more vulnerable, and it's like, listen, we'll promise you all these things.
Yeah.
Do what we need you to do, pull the right triggers, we'll take care of you.
So the investigation of the JFK assassination was done by the Warren Committee. There was one guy in the entire committee that said, no, this isn't the real story. One guy voted no. That guy one day got in a plane and was never heard from again. He disappeared. Do you know who drove him to the airport?
No, what?
Bill Clinton.
No way.
Holy yes. Shoot. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. It's really crazy if you study it because everything is data, dude.
Yeah.
Can they compromise you sexually? Are you a psychopath? Would you just commit horrible crimes against your own family just to get ahead? And most of these people would do it and not even think twice about it.
Oh, gosh, that's so evil.
There you go, little ones. Went cherry harvesting this afternoon, and now we're soaking the cherries, and the larvas are coming out of them. I've never done this. Miss Madeline is showing me that you soak them in vinegar and ice, and all the worms come out of your cherries. Look at. So this is, I mean, if you eat this, I mean, I popped a couple in my mouth while we were picking them. Did that mean I eat worms? Well, you know, we've increased your protein. Okay, extra protein. All right.
What happens, I mean, for people to understand, what happens when we die? And the satiety?
We don't go anywhere because we never were in the body. It's the body that dies. We don't die. I mean,
but something changes, right? So because the satiety...
Of course, the satiety that... See, a portion of the satiety called ego is the portion of the satiety that thinks to be the body. When the body, and so it looks at the information that the body provides about what? About this other world seen through the body. So our senses, our brain, takes information from here, but a most small part of information. I mean, just visual, the visual thing that we see, you know, is this narrow band, right? I mean, if I had cell phones instead of eyes, I would actually now be able to listen in to the 30,000 conversations that are going on that are here. Here, 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 here. They're all here.
Yeah.
And I could see them, I could hear them, I could, you know, do this. But I only see this band. There is no, you know, there is no communication in this band. There are other stuff, and we see this world. We construct it with the body. The body, the output of the body, which is in the cells, is quantum. That quantum output is what the fields perceive as color, shapes, sounds, and so on. The qualia do not exist in the body. They exist in the field. And the qualia is this, are representable with quantum state. Quantum state is how the quantum field translates this information in the cells, which is, I call it live information. It's a type of information that has not been studied at all, not even imagined at all, which is in between quantum information and classical information. It is the stuff that makes the cell work. Because if you take an electron is matter, energy, and information. Can you separate these three in an electron? Is it elementary particles? There you go. Yeah. So they are connected. Yeah,
and it's like in the cells, there's no distinction between hardware and software, right? They're like totally mingled.
That's right.
Okay, I recently went on vacation. When I came back, I had some moldy bread. Obviously not that big of a deal. Then what I happened to notice was even more disturbing. This Pepperidge Farm brioche top sliced buns was way in the back behind the Instapot. I had forgot about it. This is a month and a half older than this is. Do you see any mold anywhere on any of these buns? What? This is fresh made at a bakery. What are we eating? I want to know.
En serio. En Miami pasan cosas raras. Pero ¿y la peluca? Porque no puede estar así pelado tampoco por la vida, ¿no? Mira, mira. Oh my God. Ay, Dios.
Puntea, puntea.
Epa, 1, 2, 3, bebecito.
Don't ask me.
Y'all, they might try to kill me, but I don't give a bro. I'm exposing the truth of the industry right now, bro. When I dropped Snow White, I was already rolling, bro. They already picked me up. They got in my ear, bro, the label people. I was like, okay, this is cool, bro. Let me start with them. So, you know what I'm saying? Couple other songs dropped that people with Mud. Then OD happened, you know what I'm saying? It's a big moment for me in my life. And then virtually out of nowhere, I drop off the face of the planet, bro. Bro, these label executives wanted me to drink some blood, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. Like, I lose sleep over this, bro. Look at my eyes, bro. I lose sleep over this. They really had me come fly out and they wanted me to drink some blood. I told them no. Just like that, every other song that I submitted, they said it was not good enough. Y'all never saw me again after I said I didn't want to drink no blood, and I'm tired of saying I'm not going to say it, bro. They drinking blood out here, bro. Your favorite rapper that got signed, he's drinking blood, bro. Your favorite rapper that got signed that said, nah, I'm not drinking blood, what the happened to him? What happened to that nigga, bro? Tell me. They shelf you, bro. Because they're like, oh, damn, we done exposed you. We done told you that we drinking blood. Now that you said no, that you're not on board with it, we can't let you get any type of more influence, bro. Because what are you going to do when you get all the way up here? You're going to tell them that we drinking blood. Vampire, bro. Dead ass. Protect yourself, man. They be trying to tell me to push agenda, wear a dress, wear a run. Bro, I don't even have a digital footprint in terms of music videos. Why do you want me to come out wearing a dress? Then you want me to drink some blood? Bro, no. They are drinking blood out here, bro. I'm dead ass.
Guys, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my mandrake. It keeps crying. I just replaced the milk bath and I fed it 3 drops of my blood, but obviously nothing is working like that before. No.
See, something always changes. I can't really cross the road, but look at that. How cool is that? I don't even think that has a name. It just doesn't do anything, normally, until today. Yeah, it's just a...
Guy before us had a dog, so he tore up the patio, and I saw this, and it says original. Wonder what that is. And I lift this up. Turns out this house is made of cereal boxes. Cereal boxes.
And now, Uncle has a food truck business on the side.
Right in the middle of LA, South Central. He has a ladder to go straight up. He's keeping it held up by the light pole. And I'll tell you what, this is interesting.
My boy's living in a city and in the hills at the same time.
Okay, just get in and rip that. No, I can't do it. You did.
You gotta get in how you get out. You gotta get in how you get out. Don't fucking touch it. Come on, brave girl. Come on, brave girl.
And you're not brave? You're brave?
How many presidents have blue eyes? Trump blue eyes, Bush blue eyes, Clinton blue eyes, Reagan blue eyes, George Bush the father blue eyes, Jimmy Carter blue eyes, Gerald Ford blue eyes. I don't remember. I think Kennedy had blue eyes. Yeah, go look.
As of 2025, approximately 31 of 46 presidents are believed to have blue eyes.
That's a lot.
And blue eyes are pretty rare, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was just going to tell you that. Go
blue
look.
eyes. Yes, blue eyes are relatively rare globally.
Wow.
Worldwide, only 8 to 10% of the global population has blue eyes.
And how many presidents you said? 70% it sounded like?
31
out of
46. What are the chances, right?
250 billion years ago, when the fallen angelics destroyed Stargate 12. They had control of this time matrix for several million years, and they were dominating everything they got their hands on. Worse than that, there were two groups of them. You had draconian ones that are out of the fallen seraphim, and you had the Anu ones, the Anu Elohim ones, that were out of the fallen Elohai. Elohai Elohim were the founders' race, and one group of them got all messed up. They became the Anu Elohim. It was kind of interesting the way it went down, where the fallen Seraphim Draconian races that were originally of Vega in Lyra, in density 4, they started raiding certain areas and taking over planetary, like liquid light, we're talking liquid light dimensions here, planetary systems there, and started to work their way down the densities. This made the fallen Anu Elohim on a planet called Lyra Avion very nervous, and they petitioned the Elohai and the High Councils of the Brenau to destroy the Draconian races because they were posing a threat. The Draconians hadn't done anything so bad yet that it warranted destroying them. The founders know you can't destroy something. You have to heal it one way or the other. I mean, if you destroy it, you just turn it back to space dust, and it has to re-evolve back through a form again anyway. Because we're all connected, we're all in God, we're all part of God. You can't make it go anyplace else. You can't send it off into a criminal camp in some other cosmos, because there isn't another cosmos. It's all taken place within God. So the answer to their request of will you destroy this race was no, but we will help to rehabilitate it. The Anu Elohim, being just as messed up as the Draconians were, didn't like the answer. They decided that they knew better, and they decided to get rid of council who would stop them from trying to destroy the Draconian races. So they figured out a way to backrun the frequencies from gate 11, which was in Lyra Avion. These were the 3' gate planets. You had Vega in D10 that had gate 10. You had Avion in D11, had gate 11, and you had Aramatena, which was the one Earth is connected to, in D12, and that was a 12th dimensional gate. And they're all in Lyra. They were Lyra planets. Now, because the Anu Elohim didn't like the response of, no, we're not going to destroy the Draconian races, they decided they'd take matters into their own hands. They reversed the fire letters enough in gate 11 to backrun them up into gate 12, and it imploded the morphogenetic structure, or the core template of gate 12, which made it inoperable. That sealed everything into this time matrix until that gate could be fixed. Nothing was going to ascend back out. They could get up to gate 11, but they couldn't get in.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. And that's a wrap for today, fool. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.